So like in National 2 East, we'll start National 2 West by looking at the bottom of the table where there was a significant change in the dynamic last Saturday. Now, whilst it was a reserve weekend, there was still one game that took place, and it was a key one for Macclesfield, who moved out of the bottom two with a 27-22 home victory over Exeter University. Now, the Blues were 17-12 down at the break, but a Tom Jennings score and a penalty try turned things around, whilst Harry Oliver also landed a penalty for the Cheshire outfit. And the bonus point win for Mac leaves them 2 points clear of the danger zone, with Bourneville now dropping down to 13th place. So while Macclesfield significantly boosted their chances of being a National 2 side next season, bottom club Devonport Services are certainly not throwing the towel in either. That in round 19, Ben Russell's side clinched just their third win of the campaign as they beat Hinckley 28-22 to end the run of 7 straight defeats. An excellent win for Devonport Services, which was typified by back row Liam Jarvis, who won National 2 West Player of the Week a couple of weeks ago with an outstanding performance. Ben Russell telling us that Jarvis made 8 carries and 24 tackles in that win over Hinckley, and Devonport Services will need more of that from their team between now and the end of the season, as they currently sit 11 points behind Bourneville, and confirmation there that Macclesfield's 4th home win of the season has seen them jump out of the danger zone. At the top, round 19 saw very minimal change, with Camborne maintaining their 6-point gap after thumping Bourneville 52-5 2 weeks ago. Second place Clifton were made to battle away at Macclesfield in their round 19 fixture, but 2 tries in the final quarter for Niall Gibbons and Tom Anderson saw them come away from Cheshire with a 25-19 success. Elsewhere in the top half, Taunton moved up to 3rd after they beat Luctonians 36-25, while Loughborough Students lifted themselves into the top 7 as a flurry of first half tries helped them defeat Old Redcliffians 34-7. So on to what is shaping up to be a very exciting round 20 in National 2 West, and we'll start with the promotion battle as league leaders Camborne travel to 11th placed Exeter University. Now Town are unbeaten in 8 games, while Exeter are now 7 points clear of the dreaded dotted line after their losing bonus points at Macclesfield last week. So 2 sides experiencing contrasting fortunes at the moment, but what will the outcome be when Exeter University host table toppers Camborne? As for second place Clifton, they may well have the harder task on paper, as the Lavender and Blacks host a banging form Red Roof side. Clifton have lost just 1 of their last 16 home games, while Red Roof will arrive at Station Road having lost just once since the beginning of November. So it should be a very interesting battle between 2nd and 5th in Bristol on Saturday. Just flicking the focus to the relegation scrap, and what a huge game we have at the Rectory Field with Devonport Services taking on Macclesfield. We've spoken about these 2 clubs already, and a win for either side would be huge for their ambitions to stay in National 2. Mac won the reverse fixture 47-35 back in October, but all 3 of Devonport Services' wins this season have come on their home turf, so it should be a really intriguing contest when those 2 sides meet on Saturday, and it is a game that will be of interest to 13th place Bourneville, who travel to Leicester Road to face 10th place Hinckley in a Midlands derby. Matt Price's side have won just once since beating Hinckley 27-19 back in round 8, while the hosts will be itching for a response after losing to Devonport Services last time out. Elsewhere, we do have Forth hosting 3rd this weekend, with Cinderford taking on Taunton. Cinderford lost 17-10 away at Red Roof last time out, which allowed Taunton to leapfrog them in the table, and the 3rd place visitors are going for a 4th successive victory this weekend. Another all top half clash sees Luctonians host Loughborough Students. These two sides played out a 36-all draw earlier in the season. Lux have lost the last 3 matches, while Loughborough Students haven't won on the road since September, so both sides would love to begin March on the front foot. And lastly, Hornets, who won both of their fixtures in February and remain on course for their best ever season in National 2 West. They travel to Old Redcliffians for their latest Derby Day meeting.